Dear citizens of the Republic, home and abroad, in the service of the nation and humanity, once again, I am your brother, Isa Bokar C. We meet again to share views, discuss, analyze, diagnose pertinent issues, matters of concern, national interest, where our citizenship remains the pivot of the globe of our activities. Now, on our special session today, we are going to discuss this topic, which is Gambian immigrants on deportation order in the United States of America, France, Italy, Germany, and other countries in other parts of the world where our citizens, most of whom are youngsters, are surging towards. Principal in their dreams is searching for what we know as greener pastures. Where we talk about pasture, particularly greener pasture, we are expecting the cattle to graze. Therefore, it comes back to mean, where can one find a guarantee for survival or the guarantee for one's soul to live? Indeed, there is a difference between living and surviving. Well, hence the reason why we have proverbs like survival of the fittest. It does not mean anything natural where survival of the fittest is left to serve our desires or wishes, aims, objectives, or transform our dreams into something progressive within progress itself. That said, should it be a question of survival, or should it be a question of responsibility that is answerable to national interest, that is answerable to public interest, that is answerable to the Constitution, where service to one's citizens will not be left in the hands of partisan lines, ethnocentric feelings, or anything else. Which is why subjects like Gambian immigrants on deportation order is important or are important, particularly where most of those referenced here are people detained or currently detained pending their departure. Well, the challenge remains this way, and the fact also remains this way, which is those detained pending their departures are the same people who remitted, who continue remitting, and who will be here to remit monies to feed their families, build structures like homes, and sponsor others, to educate them, to feed them, to shelter them, to cure them when they're ill, and to render services to those people, which are services that those collecting the taxes should have done. In this case, taxation without representation remains, but it is weakened not to turn itself into an evil being by the fact that there are Gambians abroad who wire monies to people on the ground. If not, it would have been another story. Empirical data found in the database of institutions like the World Bank, IMF, and others has definitely, and of course within the database of Gambia itself, has or have proven beyond all reasonable doubts that the Gambian abroad, those who are detained today, are definitely the backbone of the economy that maintains the structure that we call a social structure within and outside the Gambia today. If not, I doubt if the government or any government would have been able to serve its citizens without the support of these Gambians, economically speaking, socially speaking. That being the case, these people who are called illegal immigrants in other parts of the world are not common criminals. They have not committed crimes that warrant them being perceived otherwise. Therefore, what they need at the moment is moral support and legal advice or assistance. In that regard, embassies, Gambian embassies abroad, must advise the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to be more precise, but at the same time, the government at large, with facts on the ground, not cosmetic reports or reports that will protect their images when actually they are not presenting the right story. Asking for a grace period for the detainees from the host countries that have detained them by allowing them to go home and then sign the bond, so that any one of them who goes beyond it, you will be arrested and deported. But that will also allow them to ship what they own, and all that should be the priority right now. They need time to pack and to ship their belongings, likewise wire their hard-earned monies back home. Host countries also must allow these helpless immigrants to go home with what they own. Long duration visas, before I end, should be part of the discussion for embassies of countries in our parts of the world. That is one of the ways that can help reduce illegal immigration, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much.